Good morning, St. Martin. I'm Jasena Lazaro.
And I'm also Lawrence.
And welcome to another edition of St. Martin News Desk.
Brought to you by TV15.
Where we bring you the latest and most important stories around the island and beyond.
It's the beginning of the week. It's the beginning of a year. So let's dive into our top headlines.
Brush fire erupted on New Year's Day in the Morne Smith area, prompting an extensive response from the fire brigade on the French side. Crews arrived at 8:20 a.m. to find the fire spreading rapidly in difficult terrain, threatening the former Sabil Tro resort. Firefighters prioritized protecting vulnerable buildings using water carriers and a forest fire tanker truck to secure areas. After safeguarding structures, the team tackled steep terrain to extinguish the blaze, aided by gendarmerie drone images that mapped the fire's progression. The operation ended at 5:40 p.m. with 15 hectares of land burnt. Fire Chief Anthony Arnold praised his team's dedication despite challenges, including fatigue from a busy New Year's Eve. 4 firefighters stayed behind to handle other emergencies, while 10 battled the fire.
The St. Martin Police Force, KPSM, is investigating a fatal traffic accident that occurred early on January 4th at the intersection of Hulda B. Richardson Road and Bimini Road. At around 4 a.m., police and paramedics arrived to find 4 victims. A female victim was declared dead at the scene. 2 others were seriously injured and taken to the St. Martin Medical Center, and the 4th victim suffered minor injuries. Initial findings suggest 2 scooters were involved, with one attempting to overtake the other, while the second was turning left, leading to the collision. The investigation was complicated by the removal of the vehicles before authorities arrived. KPSM urges the public not to remove evidence or vehicles from accident scenes. Anyone with information is asked to contact the police at 542-2222 or the anonymous tip line at 9300. The St. Martin Police Force urges owners of impounded scooters to claim their property by Monday, January 6th, today. Scooters can be retrieved from the Phillipsburg Police Station between 9 a.m. and 4 p.m. Owners must present valid documentation and proof of insurance. Officer Jake Abreu is the point of contact for assistance during these hours. After the deadline, unclaimed scooters will be disposed of in accordance with the law. For more inquiries, contact the Phillipsburg Police Station at 721-542-2222.
On Saturday, January 4th, fuel prices in St. Martin were adjusted. The price of unleaded gasoline rose from 2.189 guilders to 2.231 per liter, while diesel increased from 1.819 guilders to 1.835 guilders per liter. The government regulates petroleum prices, setting maximum rates for wholesalers and retailers. These adjustments aligned with international crude oil trends, which influence local pump prices. Motorists were encouraged to plan accordingly.
We exposed 5 strangers to different KFC menus to see if the flavor can enhance any moment. And at the first bite, the party began. We repeated the experiment during the day, during business hours, on weekends, with sunshine, with rain. It's confirmed any moment can be a KFC moment.
The St. Martin Police Force, KPSM, has issued a traffic advisory for the reopening of schools on Monday, January 6th. traffic congestion is expected, especially around the Coosac Basin and other key areas. Drivers are urged to remain patient, cautious, and courteous to ensure a smooth traffic flow. Large school buses operators are asked to avoid roads through Saunders and Betty Estate due to narrow, sharp turns at intersections like Gladiola, Lily, Flamboyant, Hibiscus, and Oleander roads. Expect heavy traffic in St. Peter's and Salty Ward, especially in the early morning hours. To ease congestion, leave earlier, be mindful of school zones and pedestrian crossings, and avoid aggressive driving.
Some beneficiaries of financial aid may be experiencing difficulties accessing their funds due to a technical problem. The government of St. Martin is actively working to resolve this issue. The government of St. Martin apologizes for any inconvenience caused and appreciates your patience as this matter is addressed. Affected individuals are encouraged to contact Labor Affairs at the government building for assistance. As of January 1st, 2025, a new insurance group, ENNIA, began operations, marking a fresh start for the ENNIA group. This comes after significant efforts by the Central Bank from Curaçao and St. Martin, the CBCS, with the support of the governments of Curaçao and St. Martin to address the financial challenges facing ENNIA. The new ENNIA group consists of ENNIA Holding NV and 3 licensed companies, ENNIA Leven NV, and ENNIA Caribe Skada NV, and ENNIA Caribe Zorg NV. These companies are licensed by the CBCS and the Netherlands Bank, DNB, to operate in the Caribbean region. The new group operates under a sustainable ownership structure, adequately capitalized for future growth. The previous ENNIA structure, now renamed VHIA NV and Velia NV, remains under emergency regulation. The CBCS will continue its efforts to recover damages from various parties. This restructuring is a significant milestone, though further steps will be taken to resolve issues related to the whole structure.
The Honorable Minister of VSA Regional Brug met with Dr. Anders Gracita R. Arrindell, Minister Plenipotentiary of St. Martin, in The Hague to discuss crucial public health and labor matters. The meeting focused on enhancing St. Martin's partnership with the Netherlands and the European Union, known as EU, to secure funding for essential projects. Key topics included mental health challenges, particularly among youth, and the importance of open communication to support the nation's development goals. Minister Arrindell emphasized her role in securing technical support for urgent projects. Minister Brug stressed the importance of improving mental health services and developing a centralized database for job seekers and students to foster local talent and autonomy in St. Martin's labor sector. Both ministers reiterated their commitment to a stronger, healthier future for the nation, emphasizing collaboration and transparent communication.
St. Martin, the police force of St. Martin is here to help you prepare for the reopening of schools on Monday, January 6th. With increased traffic expected in areas like Cul-de-Sac Basin, St. Peter's, and South Ward, let's all do our part to keep our roads safe and stress-free. Here are some simple tips to make your commute smoother. Leave early. Give yourself extra time to avoid delays. Carpool. Sharing rides helps reduce traffic and saves time. Call ahead. If you're running late, notify your workplace or school. Stay alert. Be cautious around school zones, pedestrian crossings, and buses. Be courteous. Yield when needed and avoid aggressive driving. For school bus operators, please avoid narrow roads in Saunders and Betty's Estate like Gladiola, Lily, Flamboyant, Hibiscus, and Oleander roads to reduce congestion. A little planning and patience can go a long way. Let's help our students, parents, and fellow drivers get to their destination safely and on time. This message is brought to you by the Police Force of St. Martin. Together, we can ensure a smooth and safe start to the school year.
ago, we did have some of that rain. That all panned out. Guyana, Suriname, rain chance going down some. Not to say we can't get a passing shower. Barbados, St. Lucia, I'll show you the forecast in just a second up toward Antigua, Barbuda, but not as much. Scattered showers Central America as the fronts to the north dive down to the south. Not a lot of rain with it. Most of the thunderstorms up to the north. We'll get that cooler air, but just some spotty showers as we work our way into Tuesday. But look at this. Here's today. Things are very choppy across the Gulf and Caribbean. Here's the Gulf of Mexico, Caribbean here, but look at the Atlantic waters. Everything building. We'll be running over 3 meters, so upwards of 9, 10, 11, 12 feet with this next system coming off. Very dangerous seas. This here is by the time we get into Tuesday, right near Bermuda, as all of this this system kind of works its way off the mid-Atlantic and southeast of the U.S., building those seas. Now, the rain total's not too high. Most of the energy is just to the north. Haiti, the Dominican Republic. For us in Jamaica, we're looking at just a slight chance of a passing shower. Maybe a quarter of an inch of rain, maybe 10 millimeters of an inch of rain. That's it. Isolated. Puerto Rico, U.S., British Virgin Islands, over towards St. Kitts and Nevis, Anguilla. Then we swing here. Could see a little bit more, a couple spotty showers, but not nearly as much as a couple days ago. But Dominica South, so St. Vincent the Grenadines, Grenada, Barbados, St. Lucia, Martinique, Trinidad, still a couple showers where we may for a 3-day total pick up 25 millimeters of rain or an inch of rain, but not as much. Suriname, Guyana, over toward Venezuela. I mentioned that rain chance has gone down, but still watching this blob of rain in the Western Caribbean and getting clipped by those scattered showers for us. Belize, even over toward interior sections, kind of higher elevations of Guatemala, or rather eastern sections of Guatemala. Chance of some rain. Mexico City, we are mainly on the dry side. So you see the rain chance the next couple days, not very high. 20% chance for us today in Jamaica, 30% chance tomorrow, about a 10 to 20% chance the next 3 days across the Cayman Islands, 40% chance today, Trinidad and Tobago, 30% chance for tomorrow, 30 to 40% chance in Barbados. So still for us in the southeastern Caribbean, we may get a few passing showers to see in St. Lucia. We could get a couple here and there. Not a big rain event, but a couple passing showers that could give us that inch of rain or 25 millimeters of rain. Same thing, Grenada, 30 to 40% chance, and a 30 to 40% chance for us, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Rain chance today, 40% in Martinique. We do that again for tomorrow. Tomorrow and Tuesday in Dominica, isolated, 30% chance of rain, and you see how it's not high in Guadeloupe, 30% chance. Even lower, Antigua, Barbuda into the upcoming week, rain chance stays pretty minimal, at least early week, a 20% chance, 20 to 30% chance, St. Kitts, Nevis, and Montserrat, 20% chance, Anguilla and St. Bart's. Rain chance 20% today in St. Martin, Saba, and Statia, just a 10% chance tomorrow, which also means beautiful sunshine around Puerto Rico. We could get a couple showers today, 30% chance tomorrow, and looking at a few isolated showers for the next few days, U.S. and British Virgin Islands. Rain chance stays on the low side in the Bahamas, but these fronts bring in those chilly nights. We have some colder weather near New Providence and Freeport this morning. Turks and Caicos, rain chances low. Not too high as well. Dominican Republic, about a 20% chance, and mainly dry from Jacmel back toward Port-au-Prince in Haiti. Rain chance isolated in Belize. It'll pick up a touch for us as we get into the upcoming week. Aruba, Curacao, Bonaire, not much more than a passing shower. Let me know in the comments if you get one or two, but about a 20, maybe 30% chance of rain. But Guyana and Suriname, that rain chance has gone down. Just a 20% chance of a shower today in Suriname.
Hi, Mom. How are you? But Mom, you finished all your minutes yet?
No, girl. TLM has new postpaid plans and automatically upgraded my postpaid package.
Is that so?
Guess what? I am getting more minutes and almost double the amount of data for the same price.
I guess I'm making a switch now.
Let me call you back, Mom.
Hey, Tash, you hear about TLM new postpaid plans?
Minister of Defense Ruben Brekelmans will be making his first official visit to the Dutch Caribbean from January 6 to 8, covering the islands of Curaçao, Aruba, and St. Martin. The purpose of the visit is to introduce the minister to the various defense units stationed in the Caribbean region. In Curaçao, the minister will visit Marine Base Barreira, Marine Barracks Suffisant, and the military training area at Wakao. He will then travel to Aruba to visit the Marine Barracks in Sabaneta. On January 8th, Brekelmans will visit the Coast Guard and the Naval Support Point at Point Blanche, which serves as the home base for the Marine Detachment in St. Martin. The minister will also meet with the governors and prime ministers of the Dutch Caribbean nations during his visit.
Martin Carnival Development Foundation, SCDF, is excited to announce that all 79 booths at the Jocelyn Arrindell Festival Village, also known as the Carnival Village, has been fully allocated for Carnival 2025. This is the first time since 2017 that all booths have been assigned. This achievement is particularly significant as 12 booths were damaged and destroyed during Hurricane Irma in 2017. These booths are currently under reconstruction and will be ready in time for the festivities, which will begin April 21st, 2025. The SCDF typically oversees the operations of Carnival Village from the 1st of April to May 13th each year. In December, the SCDF held the first of 3 meetings which registered booth holders, including the 12 new participants who are joining the vibrant Carnival family. SCDF President Eduardo Rajuki expressed his excitement, noting that the full allotment of booths allow for greater participation and provides financial support to the foundation. Carnival 2025 is set to be a revitalization event with a fully operational Carnival Village and heightened anticipation for the island's largest cultural celebration. On January 3rd, 2025, the Rotary Club of St. Martin Meadows, represented by past District Governor Louis Waver, past President Anjali Manek, and Rotarian Amanda Waver, presented a special baby basket to Tamika Sinlus and Furnace Earl Henry. Their daughter Azaria was honored as the first baby born in 2025. The Rotary Club extends heartfelt congratulations to the family and expresses special thanks to the nurses at the maternity ward, particularly Nurse Cheryl Carty, for her assistance. This annual tradition celebrates the arrival of the first baby of the year, marking a joyous moment for the family and the community.
During its 97th ordinary session, the Parliament of Mercosur, a political and economic bloc representing countries in South America, passed a resolution to place Bonaire, part of the Caribbean Netherlands, back on the United Nations decolonization list. This significant step was proposed by Gabriel Fuchs, head of the Argentine delegation, and supported by the Bonaire Human Rights Organization, BHRO. The resolution aims for the UN Special Committee on Decolonization to review Bonaire's political status, which has been under scrutiny since the dissolution of the Netherlands Antilles in 2010. According to the BHRO, Bonaire was incorporated into the Netherlands as a public body without autonomy or consent from the people, violating its right to self-governance. James Finis, leader of the BHRO, has been a tireless advocate for Bonaire's self-determination, organizing protests and traveling internationally to raise awareness. His efforts include a 222-day protest, culminated in a referendum where a majority of voters rejected the island's political integration. Mercosur's declaration aligns with international law, including the UN Charter, and underscores the need for Bonaire's self-determination to be upheld. The resolution calls on Latin America and Caribbean states to support Bonaire's cause and advocate for its rights on the global stage. This resolution, following a 2021 UN report, aims to bring international attention to the ongoing colonial issues faced by Bonaire, reinforcing the island's right to self-governance.
That's all the time we have for today's edition of St. Martin News Desk.
Thank you for joining us. Remember, new episodes premiere every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 8 a.m. on TV 15 across our social media platforms and all Alexa devices globally. I'm Alston Lawrence.
And I'm Yesenia Lassiter, wishing you an amazing week. See you next time.
Stay friendly, St. Martin.